Rule 3. Start from reliable premises. From a workbook for arguments by Morrow and Weston. The objectives of this video first involve learning the relationship between strong premises and a strong conclusion. Then we'll have the opportunity to consider an example of an argument with weak premises. And then we'll begin to consider the process of finding reliable premises. When you are writing an argument, it's important to start with reliable premises. No matter how well you argue from premises to conclusion, your conclusion is going to be weak if your premises are weak. So, here's an example of an argument. Nobody in the world today is really happy. Therefore, it seems that human beings are just not made for happiness. Why should we expect what we can never find? This is a fairly depressing argument. If we're going to formalize it, it might look something like this. Premise 1, nobody in the world is really happy. Premise 2, so human beings are not made for happiness. Not much of an argument. The premise of this argument is the statement that nobody in the world today is really happy. I mean, sometimes on certain rainy afternoons or in certain moods, this may seem true, but we kind of have to ask ourselves, is this premise really plausible? Is it true that nobody in the world today really ever is happy? Sometimes it's easy to start from reliable premises. You may have well-known examples at hand that you can use, or reliable sources that are clearly in agreement with your argument. However, other times it's a lot harder. If you're not sure about the reliability of a premise, you may need to do some research or give an argument for the premise itself. If you find that you can't adequately argue for your premises, then of course you need to try to find another premise. Alright, so in this video, we learn the relationship between strong premises and a strong conclusion. We had the opportunity to consider an example of an argument with weak premises. And we got to begin to consider the process of finding reliable premises. Of course, there's a lot more to build on this, and we'll have a lot more practice trying to discover exactly what makes premises reliable.